Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. And of course, once again, double honors go out to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. All right, salutations also go out to Salakia. Salutations also go out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth across the four corners of the earth, trying to wake up the remaining hopefully elect. All right, this is Nahum of the DC camp. And I may be a little late to the party on this one, but I got to do it anyway because this is some fucked up shit. All right, we always try to stress that, hey, this man is our enemy, our mortal enemy. All right. This is Dr. Rashad Ritchie for the site Indisputable. All right, and it's not much else to say but just to roll this, man. I mean, I look, two other people have done this video concerning this. God dang. Let's just roll it. The lengths that your enemy will go because he hates you, hates us. All right, watch this shit.
Decides to call the cops on another co-worker because he believes, well, there's theft of some major items, but it never happened. I'm going to take you to the first.
Now, bear in mind, this is a gun manufacturer, all right? Firearms.
Video, here it is.
Saw him leave with the box. Saw him come back. Got the box.
You didn't send it?
No, it's still outstanding. Like the shipment still hasn't been scanned in.
So he had no idea where it is. Just left it, they came back without it.
Correct. You know, if he just took it through a dumpster, maybe he shipped it somewhere else. We really have no idea.
So it's just a BCM lower?
Just BCM lower.
And what's his description? Is it hard blackmail?
6'2" blackmail, or 230 pounds.
Okay. We'll talk for a second and we'll be in there.
So the owners want to address this with him first. Is there anything we do to slow roll this, or?
Okay. So what we would do, let me game plan with him. I want to make sure he's online with everything. But just go right here. We're gonna talk for a second. And then
I don't want to put the owners in a pickle, right?
Yeah. So just give us a second. What's your game plan, buddy?
So we took off the thing when we returned without it. But the
They have video.
Okay, they have video of it. Okay.
They don't know if they want to push charges yet, but what kind of charge is this?
This would be a grand larceny.
Prince.
What?
We'll explain everything in this one.
Oh yeah, really? Are you serious?
You got your idea?
Yeah. Larceny, this is crazy, bro.
Yeah, you see, he did not steal anything. They could have posed a question or two prior, but as soon as the police heard blackmail, theft, they said, okay, I understand what's happening here. Let's come with a game plan. How do you want to run this? They started to literally engage in a conspiracy. About 10 minutes later, what they said had been stolen by him. Well, guess what? It magically appears. Here it is.
Saved by the freaking mailman.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, sir.
Thank you for being cool with me and cooperative with me.
Because that's my man, I knew,
Because
it's get worked out.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
And like I said, if that happened and you were already in custody, then you would have just been unarrested down here. So I'm gonna go in there, talk with them. All right.
Energy drink, C4 on the
C4. What kind? What What,
Yeah, what is the red or the Arctic? No. Yeah, it's in the 7-Eleven door.
okay. So we got a box. Where's it at?
Taylor, can you give us a break? Can you punch out here for a second? So 10 minutes after you guys left. Just showed up.
Can we open it and confirm it from there? I know, like...
Nope. Just pull on it in. He opened it.
You did?
He did.
I'm really happy that this happened.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what y'all's policy on, like, THC is here and stuff. He had a weed pen on him.
See, you know, I understand that your nerves are frayed and everything as a result of this, but you should have never, ever let him go into your vehicle. Now that they fucked up on this, now they're looking for something, anything, to get this Jake on.
I was initially charging with that, but they didn't grant it for me.
029.
Wonderful. Correct serial, everything.
You let him
Can you show me to his office?
with marijuana violation, controlled substance. I want you to still continue to listen to this. These motherfucking...
He wants me to get his car keys.
All the stuff right there. His car keys are right there.
He has a C4 energy drink in the fridge. So, that's report number right there. Okay. I'm going to document the heck out of it.
Okay.
So it doesn't fall back on you guys. Okay.
Document, I will. This is the police officer. I will document the hell out of this so it doesn't fall back on you guys. Wow.
Roger that.
What? So it doesn't fall back on you guys? It should fall back on you guys. What are you talking about? The officer is still saying, you know, he had this marijuana pen thing. I was trying to charge him with it, but they denied it. They're still trying to bang this guy up. He's completely innocent, did nothing wrong. All he did was show up for work and do the job he was told he was supposed to do. He gets arrested. I don't see one individual inside of that workplace running outside and saying to the dear brother, saying, James, we're sorry, James. We apologize, James. We were wrong. We want to make this up to you, James.
Virginia.
No. James, however, in a TikTok, provided more context to the story. Here it is.
So a package had went out 2 weeks go by, no tracking is on the package, so it's missing. They asked about it. I'm like, you know, I really don't know. Check the cameras. You know, it was 2 weeks ago. I deal with hundreds of packages a day. I'm a shipping manager. Package didn't have no tracking. They asked me and another associate about it. I'm just telling them check the cameras. I can't remember. So they had checked the cameras over the weekend, and yeah, just me walking out with the box, leaving for like 6 minutes, and coming back without the box. In my mind, I dropped it off somewhere. You know, FedEx or UPS. So after the weekend, Monday come, that's the video that y'all see. Yeah, took me downtown, took me to the interrogation room, trying to explain to him my job. You know, I walk take packages out the front door all the time, just going to FedEx. I guess they didn't believe that because at the end they was charging me that.
Wow. Let's put it up for a mass. You see, there's more to this story, especially concerning the THC pen he had. But let me get into the details about the alleged theft, all right? So according to James Humphrey, the black employee, he was fired because he was accused of larceny of a firearm by his employer, GBRS Group Gear in Virginia Beach, Virginia, all right? His GoFundMe states, falsely accused, terminated from my job, and unjustly arrested under false allegations of larceny of a firearm by my employer. My world has been turned upside down. The absurdity of the situation was compounded when the missing item was found a mere 10 minutes after the police took me into custody. In the wake of this ordeal, I I have endured immense emotional distress and financial strain. Despite the swift discovery of the item and my innocence, the repercussions have been severe. I have lost my job. My reputation has been tarnished, and I am left to pick up the pieces and rebuild my life from scratch. Adding insult to injury, the police officer involved in the case assured my employer that he would document the heck out of the report to absolve them from any potential repercussions, further exacerbating the injustice I have faced. Sounds like a cover-up, okay? I refuse to accept this miscarriage of justice lying down. I am committed to fighting for my rights, clearing my name, and seeking restitution for the wrongful termination and the damage done to my reputation and livelihood. So he has a GoFundMe. Let's put up that GoFundMe. I'm asking anyone and everyone who can. He's only trying to fundraise $10,000. We can make that happen pretty quickly. Seeking justice and reconciliation. James Humphrey, Humprey. That's James, Humprey. This is his GoFundMe account. He has a little more than 2,000 in there from last we checked. We can go ahead and make make something happen on that immediately. Let's keep that GoFundMe up while I say this. He was fired from his job for absolutely no reason. They did not give him his job back, or they did not try to restore him. We saw the video. They didn't even try to go out and say, I'm sorry. And the police, they were complicit. If you are a good faith cop and all of this has happened and you just turned this man's life upside down, you arrested him, you know there's an official charge now because you've already written it up, called it in 10 minutes after you've done all of this. You realize you got an innocent man. Your job is to enforce the law when people break it. Now you know that the man broke no law. He broke no law. Did one officer say, hey, guys, is anybody going to go out here and apologize to James and talk to him? Because he's really hurt that you all believe that after working here, he would just steal from you. He's not a thief. He's never stolen. He didn't steal this time either. No. It was, well, I'm going to doctor up the police report. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he meant. That's called being on code.
Yep.
They were on code with each other.
Something I always say. I may not say it every video, but I say it. Racism is a team sport. We have no team. You notice how these two, far as I know, they've never met each other ever. But they managed to stay on code. What is that code? When it comes to us, guilty. Guilty. All right? When it's supposed to be, you're innocent first. All right? You go through a process. But with Jake, nah. After all that, you still got your fucking, your camera and, the mic on and everything. And they didn't give a fuck. Well, we're going to write this up so, nothing will come back to you guys. After they done fucked over this man. Up until that point, still things could have been made right. But no. The owner was, well, of course, the owner was notified before them. We got that at the beginning of the video. But the man didn't take anything. Then they tried to hem him up on a controlled substance, charge. But they wouldn't let that go through. His superior said, nah, don't worry about that. So after all that, being humiliated, again, at that point, yeah, he's been accused, so his reputation is, and after all that, they fired the guy. So it's no telling what the repercussions from that is as far as his ability to maintain a roof over his head, if he's got a vehicle, all that insurance. It shouldn't be this hard to live, but hey, we're in hell. You see how easy it is to get caught up in some shit that you didn't even... Man, you know, and he's not the type of brother from the short time that I've viewed this, you know, just appears to be, you know, average Jake. Just, you know, not giving anybody no beef. Does his job, that's it. But then you got this motherfucking devil here. And you can see on his face. Virginia. Oh, man. Virginia Beach. Yeah. Oh, man. That's why we have to get the fuck up out of here. And now that I say that, this is what these devils do. This is why they're here. You know, again, they are the sword of the Lord. And in fact, now that I say that, there's a faction of the Klan called that. Because I'm not going to go into that, but I remember an incident. Damn, it's been almost 40 years ago now. There's a faction of the Klan called the Arm and Sword of the Lord. Or White Nationalists or something. I think it's the Klan. All right. But here we go. This is Psalm 62. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. Yeah. And of course, this is, you know, a Psalm of David. Truly my soul waiteth upon the Most High. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I should not be greatly moved. All right. How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be, and as a tottering fence. Here's the point. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. All right. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. And I would be willing to bet that, because for that brief little interaction, I'll, of course, post a link. When just before they arrest him, you see him coming down the hall, and you see the accuser going up. Didn't say nothing to him or anything. And the guy was like, you know, for that brief instant, I guess he said something, and then Jake was like, what? You know, and, you know, again, let me read it again. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. All right. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. Selah. Let's see. Let me try this one. All right. Let's see. No. Hold on. All right. That's why. Okay. It says his excellency or elevation to which the Most High had raised him. Again, when you think about Jeremiah, 2nd chapter, let's go there real quick. Let me go. I'll keep that there. All right. Because, of course, this devil, these Edomites, our mortal enemy. All right. Let's see. When you go to Jeremiah 2nd, let's go to 21. And it tells you, it says what? Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, wholly a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? Yes, Jake is wicked. Jake goes off. And we know that it's in our enemy's best interest to keep us this way. But going into, this is this man's job to tear us down. That's why I brought out Psalm 62 and 4. This is what he's constantly trying to do. All right. Let's go Psalms 4. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? Talking about these devils. How long will ye love vanity and seek after leasing? Leasing means lying. Selah. All right. How long are you going to do this for? All right, but we already know the answer because we know that James 2:13 tells you that for he that showeth no mercy shall receive no mercy, right? So there's no redeeming qualities from this so-called white man. That's the point. And if you remember the entry on the Edom in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, it tells you he's the only, talking about Edom, the so-called white man, is the only neighbor of the Israelites that will receive no mercy. Now you see why. It says, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth, Psalms 5:9. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. They're good at that. But all the time, fucking nigger. Again, because they are our mortal enemy. Let's look at that up. Since I know you say, well, what the fuck is he talking about, that mortal enemy? Let's look that up. All right, because you people, I don't know, for some reason, you think, you know, oh, the white man ain't that bad. You know, no, he was set up. Here we go. Mortal enemy is there. They have the urban mortal enemy, an enemy who wants to kill you. Straight to the point. All right. Let's see. Let's go to, oh crap. Why'd you do that? Let's try it again. Collins. All right. Mortal enemy. Let's see. Accept. What the hell is all this? Dictionary. Let's see. Cambridge. Dictionary.com. Nope. The free dictionary. Let's try that one. Mortal enemy. Enemy that wants to kill you, like I said. A personal enemy. We shared the womb. Who could be more personal? All right. I think you get the point. All right. Let's go to see what Miriam says. Someone who hates you very much and for a long time. All right. Anything else in that? Let's see. Like I say, straight to the point. And that's these devils. They cannot. We try to move away from them. They move, you know, especially here in America. All right. They will not leave us alone. All right. Again, Psalms 5:9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Again, never trust thine enemy, like we always say. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus. All right. 12:10. Just read from 10 on to the end of that that chapter there. All right. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. Yeah, they try to, you know, they're expert at buttering Jake up. And Jake is like, oh, they really like me. No, they don't. They're snakes. All right. Serpents. I just threw you a clue in there. All right, let's see what else here.
That's called being on code.
Yep.
They were on code with each other. Isn't that ironic? They were on code with each other and they had never met each other before. That's the first time they were in the presence of each other. And they were already on code to harm an innocent human being. Wow. Ravana, I come from a particular place. It's called Glenwood Road. I'm talking about in my immature years, we never acted like that. If somebody was wrong, at least we had men in the group who would say, that is wrong. But then you have these so-called good guys who often engage in what we clearly see as the beginning of a criminal conspiracy. What say you?
I mean, it was truly despicable. You're right. They didn't apologize for wrongfully arresting an innocent man and effectively ruining his life, which I'll get into more in a second. They were apologetic to the racist individual who falsely accused him, and they wanted to make his life easier.
Yeah.
They wanted to assist him, even knowing that he was wrong. Even once there was irrefutable evidence, the gun is being unwrapped in front of their faces, they cared more about supporting him than the person whose life they just ruined. And I really would encourage anybody who has the ability to donate to the GoFundMe, because $10,000 is a great start, but I would foresee that that's...
And again, this highlights the fact, pay attention to what he just said. He said, even when in my immature years, all right, we didn't do nothing like that. If something was wrong, we called it. Now, see, he just highlighted the difference between us and them in general. I mean, you got some fucked up Jakes, yeah. All right. But it's two different spirits here. All right, we're dealing with, well, let me get it. What you're dealing with in these devils. All right, when I said there's no redeemable qualities, that's exactly what I meant. This is Psalms 58. It says, the Most High who judges the earth. Again, of David, it says, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O you sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked, who these people are, Malachi 1st chapter, verses 1, and the point is in verse 4. The wicked are estranged from the womb. What is that telling you? That's what they were created to be. The wicked are estranged from the womb. What does that estranged mean? Let's hold on now. All right. That's Strong's H 2114, and that's Zawar. All right, to turn aside. They're a foreigner. Strange, profane. Uh-oh. So who are we talking about here? We're talking about the wicked. All right, now that profane, when you go to Hebrews 12th chapter, it tells you, let me get it. Verses 12 and 16, we're talking about the nation of Edom, right? The red people. Like, literally. Hebrews 12, let's go to 16. All right. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. That's the Jacob's brother. All right. Read Genesis 25 onward. As Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. Why? For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully. Though he sought it carefully with tears. Slakia. So you Christians out there, what are you talking about? Everyone can be sick? No, I just read to you in the New Testament. These people, and hey, now that I said, check out Romans 9th chapter. That answers several questions. All right, including this one. All right. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. So you're talking about a nation of people who still exist, by the way. All right. There's no hope for repentance for them. And these jackasses we're talking about here just happen to belong to that group.
It would foresee that that's not going to be enough if he decides he wants to sue, which, in my opinion, he definitely should. But there's all types of things that come after that. I mean, Reinstatement is typically a not preferred option if you are successful in proving wrongful termination, because the relationship has been poisoned. He probably doesn't want to work for this racist, jerk in the future. So then now he's got to find a new job, and that's going to be difficult because he can't list this place as a reference because they're not going to, give him any good recommendation moving forward, even though it was entirely their fault. But also, after you've sued a former employer, future employers are less inclined to hire you because they're afraid that you might eventually sue them, which is ridiculous in this case specifically, because this is a specific injustice. But then that makes...
See how he caught up in some shit that he had nothing to do with, but because of how shit works. Yeah, I mean, because look, Jake, wherever he goes, they're going to look at him because he's a Jake. Now, it's going to be different for an Edomite because this is their system. They stay on code with each other. But Jake, he's left out there in the wind now. Like she said, no one's going to want to hire him now because he's sued. So now they're nervous about hiring him for something that, a right that he had and he exercised it. And rightfully so, because otherwise, regardless, he's in a catch-22. That's what I'm trying to say. That's fucked up, man.
The job finding process a lot more difficult. So this could be a very long time, and he was, performing adequately. There's no evidence he wasn't doing his job well before, and now because of this racist coworker, his life has been completely upended. So, again, anyone who has the means to, please donate to the GoFundMe, because this could be a long process for him to get back on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, the point's been made, but when we try to stress to our people, hey, get your mind out of America, all right? Fuck this place. Too many of our people are caught up in still trying to make it here, and this place is done, all right? This place is done. There's no bouncing back from this. If you're paying attention to how much debt this country is in, and you're still sending money over to, because they're still trying to maintain empire, and it's over. It's over. So that's why we're trying to encourage our people. All right. First, wake up to who you are. We're trying to tell you that you're Israelites. And as Israelites, the Most High's name is Yahweh. His son is Yahweh Shai. These are the two that you pray to. All right. But you have to go through Yahweh Shai, the Son, in order to get to the Father, Yahweh. All right. Ain't no skipping over, jumping, no. Okay. There's a hierarchy. It tells you that in 1 Corinthians 11. The point is in verse 3. All right. So, man, and yeah, these devils got a lot to pay for, and they will pay. Trust you me. Again, get your mind out of America. So with that, I hope whoever has viewed this, again, this is a white employee calls cops on innocent black co-worker, accuses him of theft. Damn, it's fucked up. But in any case, I hope whoever views this is edified. Great millstone, we filter everything through the scriptures as it should be. And by that, you should know what time it is, and you should know that time is very short. All right, these prophecies are happening. All right, so with that, to the next video, Shalom.